because you don't have to talk about them. You don't have to say anything about knife rounds.
You get sequel skins.
You can see you can see some you know, a bit of knife action and whatnot. But as we mentioned before, and as we keep mentioning again, the winner of the knife round gets to decide which side they'll start off as. And on Mirage, it's general consensus that it's good to start off as a CT. Although it's one of those maps that's relatively balanced, just like Inferno. But you can say it's a CT-sided map. And to be honest, especially a team like London Conspiracy, when you're not the team that is the favorites, you kind of want to start off on the strong side and kind of start getting a lead and get a few games. I mean, I remember Wizards played against Team Global. Any you know, dodgy choices. I mean, we've seen some teams in the past choose the weaker side for you know, reasons of their own. I'm not going to debate what reasons they are, but you can unsettle your opponents if you play on a weaker side and do really well. And then some teams believe that the weaker side is actually the stronger side. For example, Titan on DDoS2, who believe CT is much stronger. As we can see here, we do have two players going towards apartments, going towards bomb site B, while the rest of the team is waiting for an execute into A. Now, I think they're trying to put the terrorists a bit off. Actually, no, they're going through the underground towards mid, and that's an interesting choice here. I do believe the CTs might have caught wind of them. Skirk throwing that smoke, making them, obscuring their vision, and he's actually able to get a kill there on Pasha. As the execute starts for the T side. Nice double nade there by Bialy and Neo to take down Rain. Snacks keeping them from pushing in from window. He's doing a good job at that as well. Bomb is planted. And now it's up for the CTs for the retake. Mac getting a nice headshot there on Neo. It's some very fast-paced actions. We have terrorists absolutely everywhere. London Conspiracy not doing a bad job. They are getting into the bomb site, but Taz and Bialy are the men standing, and there's not a lot of HP left on Rubino and Mac. Mac goes down. Rubino's the last man standing. It's him against Bialy and Taz. And all he needed was a shot on Bialy there, but Bialy got the better of him. 1-0 for the Poles, and London Conspiracy not doing so terribly bad.
So we saw this is the meta game, and you put like 3 players on B. This is how it works. You have a player kind of around mid, and you play a defensive player here because you play for the retake on A, and that's the way that London Conspiracy played it. They played for that retake. It was pretty even as we saw, and you know, not really much to say other than that. It was a pretty standard round. Virtus.pro didn't try anything sneaky because you can try to metagame it by doing a fake on A after a delay with some decoys and stuff, but they didn't go for anything like that. It's just very, very standard. And this goes to something you were saying previously. As we go through this eco round, we do see the pistols and armor coming out from London Conspiracy, and this is actually a big risk on the CT side because this can really have a big detriment to your economy. Unless you do a lot of damage or even win the round, this can be very, very risky. And we'll see if they're able to pull something off. But Virtus.pro, nothing surprising. They're relying on fundamentals to win against London Conspiracy. Nothing special. That's what they want to do right now. It was
an interesting push into bomb site A, though, going in from the underground. We haven't seen that a lot, where you got 2 men coming in from the tunnels rather than coming in straight from mid. But they do have control of mid. They've smoked the window, and now they pretty much have full choice as to which bomb site they want to go to. They have quick access to both bomb site A and B. And it looks like they'll be going towards bomb site A. Pasha pushing it, able to jump over Rain and get that kill into the bomb site. They do have control of it. Now it's up to the CTs to try and retake it. Rubino getting a kill at window, and that's not bad whatsoever. Snacks put down to 13 HP. Will Rubino be able to finish him off? Oh, he gets himself a double. Very nice there by Rubino. And now it's back to a 2-on-3 situation. Neo, though, making it a 2-on-2 as he gets that kill on Polly. Rubino picking up that Galil. Is he able to do any damage with that? Are they going to try and defuse the bomb and try and keep off the terrorists at the same time? Skirt getting that kill on Bialy with only 7 HP left. Is he just going to try and go for the defuse? Neo. Is he... Goodness me. Is he... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What just happened there? He went for the wallbang, and then he left him and stopped the other guy from defusing the bomb, and then went and saw him and shot him. How does that work? What just happened right there?
Yeah, it's a really confusing situation.
I just got really confused.
I think that's one of those situations where actually, wait, does this wallbang actually work? Because right there, there's very little options for the diffuser. He can hold it, or that's it. Like, because he's not got the time, he's got all the health either. He has to 1v his opponent, so he's going for the hold. Didn't work.
And he at the same time, nice there by Rain. Wow. Drops the bomb, double kill with a CZ. Well, Polly's the last man standing though. But one thing I was just about to mention is that he stayed in the same position and he didn't go for the defuse. If he had continued, it would have been a defuse 100%. So yeah. I really don't know what happen at that moment.
It takes balls to hold a defuse without a kit, so I can understand it, because in some sense,
but you're getting shot anyway.
Neo should be in a position there always to punish, even a 5 second, even with a kit, and so it's kind of weird for Neo, like his position there, and there's a bit of a snafu, but and you can see him, he flustered a little bit, and he's like, oh crap, I didn't actually think this through, and we had that weird situation, but luckily for Virtus.pro, it didn't blow up in their faces, so it's okay. But despite the investments we saw from London Conspiracy here, they did a lot of damage with the pistols, and you can see why they actually went for these plays, because even though they didn't win, they did a lot of economic damage, and they did a really good job. I mean, loads of players from Virtus.pro were going down there, so they're keeping Virtus.pro's money in check. They come into the buy now, and if they're able to win here, then they're in a very decent, they're in an okay economic situation, and Virtus.pro didn't build bank, and that's a dangerous thing for the terrorists if they start building the bank.
Yeah, if they start losing rounds now, they're going to be put back to pretty much step one. Polly was able to save that AK-47. Now he has a defuse kit. That's baiting relatively well. Again, we do have 2 men at B, 2 at tunnels. They do know the terrorists are pretty much going for mid. They've gone for mid every single round so far. So they do have to have men there to try and contest it at least, because mid is really the key to this map. Holding mid gives you access to every bomb site, gives you access to map control, and gives you access to a lot of information.
It is absolutely crucial, and it seems as if the Virtus.pro are going to be able to make their way through mid, through B. They've chosen their site to take down, and London Conspiracy are going to have to scramble to deal with this. And there is Snacks. He's in between every single player. He's going to deal with 2. There's 1 more on CD Spawn. He's going to go for that kill shot. He gets it on Rain.
Wow.
What a play.
Snacks. Goodness me, very nice triple kill from Snacks, and it's something that we've mentioned. Every single one of these players is up for that. For Virtus.pro, they can, every single player can win a situation like that, a 3-on-1 situation like that. That's what makes them so very dangerous. London Conspiracy actually doing worse on the buy round than they did on any of the others. Yeah, which is really interesting. Perhaps they were unlucky. Perhaps they should have thought it out a bit better. We do have 3 men, pretty much, in the same position here, over at the stairs.
Eagle sniper coming out from Rain. Is he going to get one? Not quite. Looking for that shot. There it is.
Got a headshot. Not bad by Rain. He did his job, and he got himself a kill at least. It's a nice trade, but these smokes are going to put both the CTs out of the combat, really. Either have to rotate or be patient. Albino will be coming in from CT spawn. See if you can pick off 1 or 2 people. You have 1 terrorist in the smoke, and it wasn't very advantageous for him to come out, and Pasha with a double kill, easily taking down the opponents. That's another easy anti-eco by Virtus.pro. They lost 2 men, Bialy and Neo, but that's not a lot of damage.
Oh, the Scar already coming out for Ruben? Oh, that is
interesting.
Really nice. There's lots of options for the Scar. You can play a Scar anywhere on this map. I imagine B apartments is the most common one for this, because you smoke it. If you hear it stepping from your when your teammates hear stepping in apartments, you just start spamming away. It's pretty golden. Yeah. So we'll see how these guys play this.
Well, they've been very, very fast into their push through apartments. They put the bomb down, and so if they could get any of the CTs out of their position, and that's what they did. But Rubino was able to survive that relatively well.
Have you seen this before?
No,
I haven't seen this before.
This is a very nice little what's
boost.
the word? Boost. Goodness me.
A really good boost.
Can't forgot English.
I'm always seeing new boosts. I've seen another one on the like above
up
the pillar.
there. Yeah, on the pillar.
You can't. It's like an invisible ledge.
You can't see it. Yeah.
How did someone figure that one out?
You just have to try it out. You have to keep trying. Rubino trying to see if we can get one of the T's off. The bomb is actually there. I don't know if the CTs are aware of that. Bialy picks it up. Actually, Polly getting a kill on Snacks at mid. Now, I don't think this Scar is going to be used too much of it, because they do know it's at bomb site B, and they're probably banking and putting their money on bomb site A. They really don't want to go against that Scar in that kind of position. It's not very advantageous for the T side, but they have relative good map control. They've got mid, they've got 1 guy here in connector, but he will be taken down by Mac, and that's good movement there by the CTs. It's 5-on-3, 5-on-2, sorry, 5-on-1. Bialy's the last man standing, and this is an almost flawless round by London Conspiracy, who did a great job holding their positions, and they pretty much took Virtus.pro man to man.
If I was Virtus.pro in this round, what I would do is or if I was London Conspiracy right now, I would assume that Virtus.pro is going to try to hit A right now, try to play away from the Scar, and do it like somewhat quickly. Of course, Virtus.pro looks like they want to actually battle the Scar. They've got the AWPs, they've got the AKs moving towards the B house. So it looks like they want to go against that position head on. You can do it with smokes. You can get some precision smokes on the car and to block off that Scar. So that could work well for them as well. But Virtus.pro getting a bit too slow in that last round, and great discipline from London Conspiracy to hold their positions despite all the traffic on B. They didn't lose a man, just got damaged a bit, and with the nades, they've pushed them back. Virtus.pro, plan B didn't really work, did it?
No, pushing into bomb site A, though. They lost too many men before the execute. One at Connector, who was there for too long, basically. The smoke disappeared, and Mac was able to get the kill on him. However, right now, we do have one man all the way at bomb site B in apartments. That is Pasha, seeing if perhaps he can get a pick on Rubino, sorry, with that op. I think in the op and auto sniper matchup, the op gets the better of the auto sniper, but he is backing away. And they do have 35 seconds left on the clock. It is a bomb site A execute. Skirk gets wind of that, and he's coming back to support his teammates. There are 4 men pretty much in bomb site A. Will they be able to defend it against these raging Polish warriors who are rushing into the bomb site? Nades come down. That's quite a lot of damage. Very aggressive here by Snacks as he gets the kill on Rain. Polly returning the favor with a kill on Pasha. Skirk taking down Neo. But Snacks doing very, very well so far. Has a double kill this round. Picks up the AWP. What a wonderful quick scope there. It's 2-on-2, and Snacks is really, really keeping Virtus.pro into this game. A quick bomb plant by him, because there's only 1 second left on the clock, and he just makes it. And the CTs should have contested that a bit more. There was only 3 seconds left. Now they have to retake the bomb site. Now time is against them. Snacks will get the kill on Rubino, and Polly will miss that shot on Taz. And from a round that looked like it was the London Conspiracy round, it was the round for the Norwegians, it all of a sudden went horribly bad after Snacks got that amazing triple kill, and he was able to plant the bomb in the last second as well.
And we can see a bit of a kind of a force buy coming out here. You know, Mag on Rubino. I mean, I guess it's not really a force buy. It's just Rubino who's kind of economically crippled. So it's not that bad if you put Rubino in a good spot. Let's see where he's playing, actually. We can see him. He's actually going to play Apartments, which is an interesting choice, although Pasha going to pop off the head of Mac over towards A. Polly's going to get a return, so that's pretty good, slowing down the aggression. And look at this, the double back coming in from Virtus.pro all the way around here. Are they going to catch London Conspiracy out of position? If they're really quick with this, London Conspiracy might not rotate in time, and that's perhaps what Virtus.pro will be banking on. Or are they just going to go for a slow mid-take? They have a lot of time. The options are available for them, and it's up to their caller to decide how to handle this situation. But clearly A is not the end goal right now.
Yep, I don't think they're trying to do something faster or something sneaky, but they're really going for the bread and butter, controlling mid and trying to go through from B tunnels. They do know there's only one person on the bomb site at the moment. They caught sight of one of the CTs at mid, and they're just putting their money on that. Rubino doesn't have the auto sniper. They know he probably, well, most likely couldn't afford another one. And that made it a bit more of a nicer bomb site to attack. Matches there coming in on both Skirk and Rubino. Molotov into the bomb site. Rubino, if he hops up now, won't be able to do enough damage. Bialy will take him down, and Bialy will take down Skirk as well. Bomb is planted. It's 3-on-2 as Polly and Rain have to retake the bomb site from the terrorist. And bomb site B is a bomb site you really don't want to retake. It's very tough to retake. It's all up to Rain right now. He's smoked off. He's only got an M4. He's just going to pick up the AWP and try and go for a save. We'll be able to get a kill on Pasha. That drops the AWP for the T side. But Bialy, with a triple kill that round, will finish off the job for the Poles. 7-1, but we've had some pretty close rounds so far.
It has been really, really close. It's quite unfortunate for London Conspiracy. I mean, the economy is really in a bad place. It already at a point where Virtus.pro, if they don't win any more rounds right now, they're completely comfortable with the work that they've done because their CT side is so strong. And that's really the thing you've got to worry about. And here goes an aggressive push on mid here from Polly at the very least. But just with the USP, not going to accomplish anything apart from gaining some info for his teammates who now know where to concentrate their efforts with their pistols. But that's all they have, the pistols. They're not going to get much done with that in this round unless someone comes out with a big play. So Virtus.pro so far seem to be stopping over London Conspiracy. Do you feel like it's just overall execution, better fundamentals, or do you feel like there is a hole in London
I think
Conspiracy?
a lot of it has to do. London Conspiracy are not doing a bad job so far. I think a lot of it, they've made 1 or 2 mistakes, especially during that bomb plant by Snacks. They shouldn't have let him plant the bomb, but they've been playing relatively well Counter-Strike. The main issue is that you are getting these crazy clutches and these crazy 3-man kills and 2-man kills by players like Snacks and Bialy. And no matter how much you plan for them, if that happens in the middle of the round, it puts everything to waste. It really makes it a really, really tough round to play. After, you know, from 4-2 up to or 4-3 up, you go down to 4-0. But it's going relatively well for London Conspiracy as far as beginning of the rounds, but mid and end rounds, mid-late rounds, Virtus.pro are getting the better of them. It's 8-1 right now, and they have to definitely change something sooner or later.
So let's see how this goes. All right, now this is a very critical buy round here for London Conspiracy. Max going to open it up with a frag onto Taz. So that is a good start for them to deny the A split that appears to be happening as we speak here. Neo makes his way in. A good Molotov going in there over by the stairs. Although this will slow down Virtus.pro slightly. But they do even the playing field. There is the good response from Poly as Virtus.pro now are looking at a one-man deficit with Pasha barely walking with 3 health, but Bialy coming in with a frag, Snacks chiming in as well. Now it's just Rubino and Poly left to defend the A-bomb site. Virtus.pro, they want this A-bomb site so badly, and what was that? The last bullet, quick switch. There goes a grenade to finish off Poly, and it's now a 1-on-1. Snacks.
1-on-2.
Oh, 1-on-2, my bad. Pasha's like limping right now. He needs a blood transfusion or something. Snacks just chilling over there by the bomb. And this is going to be really hard for Rubino. He's got full health, though.
Well, Rubino is very capable of doing it. He's in 2-on-1 situation where they don't have a lot of health. He gets the first kill. Will he get the second? Be able to fuse the bomb. He knows he's right behind the barrel somewhere. He's coming from behind. He's not going to check. Oh! Very nice there by Rubino. And he will most likely get the bomb defused. Or will he? 5 seconds
He's got this
left on the timer.
That was such a needed round there for London Conspiracy. I mean, their economy is in a very, very, very bad place at the moment. The future looks still morbid as they cannot afford to lose a single round. Again, if they do, they're forced to eco. Then it's guaranteed 10 rounds for Virtus.pro. They're already in very uncomfortable territory. If they want to have a good run at this game, they're going to need to put more on the board than just 2. So let's see how they're able to accomplish that. You know, we saw some very expensive decisions from them before with the scars very early on, and that really hindered them economically speaking later on. So let's see if they can do more with less in this round.
And they're forced to buy 2 FAMASs. No head armor for Rain. Doesn't really need it against AK-47s. Not at the distances that they are playing at the moment. London Conspiracy have to win some rounds. And they have to get their act together. Poly doing quite a bit of damage on Pasha, but not enough as he gets shot down by Snacks. Bialy pushing in from bomb site B. He'll be taken down by Rubino. Mac through the flash will take out Snacks, and that's overconfidence there by the T site. Which bomb site are they going to go towards? Looks like they might be pushing towards bomb site B. They're pretty much covered from every single angle. They don't have much to go. Moving back, they're probably going to get shot. Moving into the bomb site, they're probably going to get shot. And Mac and Skirk will finish off the job. 8-3, London Conspiracy winning a 3rd round for them.
Okay, so this is a really funny situation. So they threw a Molotov here, which is really funny. Because what you're saying is, if there is a player there, all right, I'm going to toast him. Yeah. So he's probably going to move. And so that's what happened. He was like running across, and they kind of didn't anticipate that, which is kind of the point of the Molotov, to remove people from the position. And so like they ended up getting killed by the surprise. That was. But
I think also there's a flash, and they expected him not to shoot. He was flashing. He just fired all over the place, and he was able to take down Snacks, who was pushing through. So yeah, sometimes if you're flashed, keep your finger on the mouse click. It'll work out for you.
Got an A split coming up here on Slope and House going in right now. London Conspiracy, they should have worked out what's going on through the absence of any Polish members over at the B House, and Snacks is just executing them one by one.
Wow. And
now it's just a 3-man retake possibility for London Conspiracy. It is not going well. Snacks at least is quite low, but I don't know if they're able to pull this one off. Skirk is doing his best from Connector, but how much can he really get done? It's a 2-1-4 at this point. Rubino and Skirk with a lot of work to do.
Taz will get the kill on Rubino, who's hiding in the smoke, and these are really nice smokes there by Virtus.pro. They pretty much took control of the bomb site through these smokes, and Snacks' is very sneaky ninja work is able to jump down without any of the CTs knowing. But there you go, Virtus.pro winning the 9th round for them, and so putting London Conspiracy in a pretty tough situation. Are they going to go for an eco or a force buy? Well, we do see some armor. It is actually a force buy here by London Conspiracy. The Norwegians trying as hard as they can to get that 4th round. They won't be giving away anything. But an interesting push there by Virtus.pro, an interesting defense as well by the CT side. Aggressive, as Mac will get a kill and get away with it as well, but Taz will punish him. He should have backed away all the way towards the bomb site. The smoke was there to conceal him. However, in these kind of situations, trade is not so bad. They're getting 1 man for every man, but Pasha making it 2. As Rain will take down Taz. Not a bad eco round for them. Rubino in a 2-on-1 situation, most likely unable to survive the crossfire. But good economic damage on Virtus.pro. They've got 2 rounds left. 2 rounds they can win. They can put it to a 10-5 and make it perhaps, you know, more achievable. Make the win more achievable. As you can see, Snacks with 17 kills and 6 deaths. He's been absolutely dominating. Pasha as well doing a great job with 15. Bialy with 11. And Neo at the bottom with 4.
Snacks Bialy combo too strong.
Yeah, they're doing really well. And Snacks and Bialy have, you know, they're new to the scene. They're relatively new players compared to the 3 members of the Golden 5 who they're playing with at the moment. And they've proven they really do have the talent. And it's a slow push into apartments right now. We do have Polly in the underground. He pushes up the stairs in the opportune moment. Could be very, very damaging for the Poles. And right now, he's just making sure they don't go for that rotation. Okay, headshot on Skirk. As they push, they have no idea there's a CT behind them. Is he going to go for the shots, or is he going to try and get closer, make sure he gets more kills? I think he's a bit too late. Well, they realize that somebody's coming up from behind. They don't hear him. Now he has to play it very, very, very carefully. Polly will get the first. Will he get the second? Very nice work there by Polly. He gets 2 kills. Now it's a 2-on-2 situation. Taz and Pasha versus Mac and Polly. Polly's in the bomb site. One of them has to defend while the other defuses. We have 1T come all the way.
Nice.
All the way in middle. And he's just going to have to go for the save as they've lost the bomb site. And the defuse goes through. And that was a weird, weird little situation for Virtus.pro to be in.
Okay, now this is okay, so there's always these discussions about M41S versus M4A4. This is obviously a situation where the silencer is golden because he gets the first frag. They have no idea where he is because they're expecting certain places for him to be. They weren't expecting the flank. That just wasn't. They just weren't expecting that. So he has the element of surprise, not once but twice, and then a 3rd time. So that's what it's good for. And if you're flanking player in Pasha, look at that. He's just a monster. With that orb. He's so stable, so consistent, and he is going to cripple London Conspiracy. They have very limited options at this point, and Virtus.pro know it, so they're just going to try to kill the time and just play together. Something that Virtus.pro are great at doing, supporting one another, getting the trades. If they play the trade game well at this point, and here it goes, there is the trade, then they should win this with the man advantage. Rubino is the last man standing, and he's got a hell of a lot of work to do.
Yeah, sadly, he was only able to take 1 down before he went 11-4. They weren't able to get the 5th round, but 4 rounds on the CT side. It doesn't bode too well.
So London Conspiracy aren't having a good time here against Virtus.pro. Expected though. Let's see what they're able to pull together on the aggressive side. And this is the side, of course, the terror side is where you get to decide the pace of the game most of the time. That's how it works. So Virtus.pro have to play around them. They have to adapt to what London Conspiracy decide to do. And London Conspiracy have to try to find the holes in, or at least the holes that they feel like Virtus.pro have, the weaknesses that Virtus.pro have, they have to try to attack those. What those are, if you ask me, I don't know if there are many. But well, I have a theory at least about how to defeat, ways to defeat Virtus.pro, but it's not easy. It's not simple. No, it's not simple.
I mean, something like what Polly did there, was something they would not expect, and that's definitely something that's going to win you rounds. These kind of plays are very sneaky, but it's all about having the information, knowing exactly where the enemy is, so that you can do things like that. If you don't have the information, if you don't have the positioning, if you don't have map control, you can't do that. And now, as we see here, we do have most likely a bomb site B push here by the Norwegian side there, keeping it nice and quiet. And there's a smoke, which I do believe was thrown by Snacks. try and help him with control. And we have Pasha coming up from behind. This is the aggressive kind of CT play that we see from Virtus.pro on this map, where they get the information. They know they're in the bomb site. They give away the bomb site, actually. So the bomb is going to be planted. And now Virtus.pro have to retake it. Pasha. A lot of damage has been dealt towards him. Range on 15 HP. Pasha's going to come up from behind. And it's not going to work out for him, but Neo and Taz both getting a kill each into the bomb site. It's 2-on-2 right now. Neo and Bjali against two of the terrorists, but they don't have a lot of HP left. Mac will be shot down by Bjali, and Neo will get that really nice headshot on Skirk. Goodness me. I didn't even know he could get a headshot from that angle while moving as well. Bomb gets defused. And it should have been a round for London Conspiracy.
Yeah, that looked really, really good for them because as well, they got the bomb down, they got their post-plant set up, they had some nades to help them too. And Virtus.pro, their retake was very scattered or desync. So it was a lot of waiting around for Virtus.pro to try to get some coordination going. So it was by no means a simple job to get that retake going, but somehow they forced it in. It's like you know, having the triangle and putting it in the circle. Like that's what they did. They just forced it in a place it didn't belong. They managed to make it work, and in this anti-eco, it seems all but too easy of a cleanup for them.
Yeah, as you can see, the CT's knowing that they're on an eco. They're going playing very aggressively, keeping the map control to them, not giving them any quarter. But Rain with a double kill with that deagle.
Oh, that was
sadly. Yeah,
so I wanted it so much.
If he had made that shot, that would have been absolutely amazing. He would have put himself in a one-on-one situation. But sadly, he does pretty good damage towards them. Not a bad eco by them. And now they're able to go for a full buy because they had planted the bomb in the first round. So they can go for an early full buy. And let's see if they're able to do something in this kind of situation. I mean, this is the round that really decides whether London Conspiracy have any chance of coming back against the Poles. The Poles are so good, both on T and CT. But will London Conspiracy have that little edge as the terrorist side? They were able to go into bomb site B in the first round on the pistol round, but will they be able to do anything with AK-47s, with that long-range play? We do have Skirk here in apartments. I
like what they're doing right now because London Conspiracy are playing this defensively. You can see how defensive their line is across the map. They're kind of allowing because they're predicting maybe an aggressive play. Virtus.pro have a lot of rounds. Virtus.pro like to play risky and aggressive. That is their nature. So London Conspiracy are playing against that because Virtus.pro, they have so many rounds to work with. They can take as many risks as they like, really, and still have a strong chance. So London Conspiracy are trying to get picks, trying to capitalize on any aggressive plays by playing defensive. Now it's time to go, though. And here they go into the site, flooding their way into that bomb site. Skirk going to come out, tap down Bialy, drops on to the head of Taz. It is going not so well for them, though. Oh, another kill. Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Unlucky by Skirk, unlucky. Wow, with 1 HP, he did quite a lot of damage, almost got 3 men. And Rubino unable to finish off the job. Actually, Skirk there pushed at the opportune moment. And I think one of the smokes was a bit late as well, going into the bomb site. And that caused them to lose one of their players as Taz wasn't smoked off up on the stairs near connector. But that, you know, it wasn't a perfect execute, but a relatively good one at that. And it kind of showed that they could, you know, they can contest Virtus.pro. They can, you know, make him feel a bit of pain. But Virtus.pro are just looking far too solid. And 14-4. Only 2 more rounds for the Poles to win this game. It's not looking so great for London Conspiracy. It looks like they're going to have to be playing in the losers bracket after this. And Virtus.pro most likely going to continue to the winners bracket and will probably qualify and leave the group.
Definitely. So we're seeing actually, you know, to even up the money, a couple grenades bought from Rubino. So how he intends to use those is going to be interesting because that's going to tell us everything. Because it's 2 grenades, they're going to use that to an effect, and that's going to tell us what they plan to do. And Rubino's there. We can see him in mid. So perhaps trying to get a boost up, trying to put a smoke down in balcony. Doesn't even use the grenades, and they're falling to pieces right now. To make a comment about the last round, as Skirk actually picks up this M4A1, so maybe I'll hold off on that, see if he's able to pull off anything here. Because there are a few players weak for Virtus.pro, and he might just get the drop on one of the Poles here. And he does have to slice M4. There he goes with the headshot, doesn't make it. But a quick note, I feel like they did the right play on the previous round, where they played it slow, very defensive line. But I feel like they reacted too quickly. And just, well, you know, let's just, you know, shove all in on A. It felt a bit too rushed. I think if they had taken that a bit more slowly, maybe tried to work more in the house and just use more time, I feel like they may have had a better chance there. But I'm not sure what forced them to rush so much.
Virtus.pro are just such a good team. They've got so much individual talent. It's really tough to go in any bomb site. I mean, it's really tough to find any weakness. But here, the last resort for the Norwegian side as they go for a bomb site A execute, pushing right through, trying to go through the Polish defense as hard as they can. Bialy flashed, but able to get the kill. Actually, Taz will get the kill. He was not subsequently flashed in. It looks pretty bad. Goodness me, Rubina with a double. Bialy getting that kill on Rain. And it's a 2-on-3 situation. As I do believe the hopes of London Conspiracy going through the group at this stage seem to be dwindling. As there are only 2 terrorists left. Now 1. It's all up to Paulie here, who is going to stubbornly try and go through bomb site A. He will get a kill on Bialy. It's 1-on-2. Is he going to bring a miracle out of his pocket?